See, I've been out of school 29 years. Don't I look fabulous? I look fabulous, right? But I've been out of school 29 years. And so that's a long time to be out of school and not really, know about, studying again and getting acclimated and getting on my, my work in order. But once I figured out my rhythm and I figured out how to get everything organized, and I had the support of my family, my friends, it's really been an amazing experience. Greetings. You're watching Divas Diamonds by Queen Diva, and I'm Queen Diva. Welcome to the show. If you like what you see, please subscribe and like and tell a friend. We want to grow this show. We just got started, but we're going to have a blast. Today, I'm going to talk about being in grad school and 5 things what I should have done before I got started. Number 1, I should have researched the program. I really should have researched the program. I am presently going to Prairie View A&M University. I wanted to go to get my master's, and I wasn't sure what. And I thought, well, maybe a business, administration. And so I said, okay, I'll try the executive MBA program. But what I didn't do was really see what classes that I'd be taking. And if I had known the classes that I'd be taking, I probably would not have taken this program. But I am very, very happy that I am in the program because I'm learning things that I never would have done had I decided to do, if I hadn't decided to do this. And I'm learning more about business, the actual art and theory of business. I've been an entrepreneur for over 16 years, and I thought I knew what I was doing. Wrong. When I take these classes, they're making sure to remind me that it was just a hobby all these years. So I highly recommend, if you're going to grad school or just thinking about it, research the program. Number 2, make sure you are very confident in knowing this is what you want to do. Because if you're going to invest money that you have or don't have, and going to be going to class for 2 or more years, you want to make sure this is exactly what you want to do. Now, it just so happens, I'm actually enjoying this program. I have a 3.75 GPA, so I'm very happy about that. But if what if it didn't work out for me? What if I was struggling through because I had no clue what I was doing? So I highly recommend, make sure you know this is what you want to invest into and you put 100% into it. Number 3, incorporate people that you know in the different specialties that you need to learn. For example, I'm not really strong in math. Not really strong. And what I should have done was ask some of my friends who are really good at math, just some pointers to what, just to keep in mind before I started taking my class. But I had to scramble and try to, oh, do you good math? Are you good in trig? Are you good in algebra? Are you good in figures or formulas? Or you have accounting experience? If I had did that all, ahead of time, then it would have been a whole lot easier for me getting these, some of these aspects of the program together. But, thankfully, I had some really great friends and some awesome family members who were there to help me. They're like, oh, anything for you, Queen. We know that you really want to do this, and we see that you are working very hard, so we'll be there for you. Okay, before I go on to the next one, I want to show you this mask. Isn't this gorgeous? And it has my alma mater and the school that I'm presently attending, Prairie View A&M University. Panthers, Wakanda forever. And it comes fully lined. It's so wonderful. A really dear friend of mine, her name is LadySilke, and she makes all my masks. So when you'll see me each episode, I plan to have a different mask on. So this is the first one, and I love it, love it, love it. Let me show you. Hopefully I don't mess up my hair. Okay, never mind. But just know, never mind. But just know you can get LadySilke's mask, and she did one. It's specially made for me, and I love it. And I have some other ones that I'll be showing you in future broadcasts. So, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Please like. I know I'm a hoot, right? And also, if you are going to go back to grad school, let me know. Let me know what school you're going to. Let me know what degree plan you're looking to be a part of. And let's do this together. I have 1 more year. I graduate in December 2021. And so this is my 3rd semester. And I'm taking topics in corporate finance. So anybody that's, out there that's an accountant or knows finance, please post below and let me, give you some tips on how I can, keep this rocking and rolling. Okay, so we're going to go on to point number 4. I would say make sure you get a desk and make sure it's ready for studying. I was thankful that my mom hooked up a desk for me because I moved from New York City, just dropped everything, quit my job, threw away clothes, everything, and came back to Houston so that I can go to school. Now, I didn't know we were going to have a pandemic, really, but everything happens for a reason. But I am here, and she did set up a really beautiful desk area for me to study. But I wasn't really confident on what I should do in putting it together. So it took these last 2-3 semesters to kind of figure it out. I would highly recommend that you lay out your desk in a way to make sure it's clean and neat. Have all your utensils on your desk. Make sure you have like a printer and a scanner and just all those things in your immediate area. It's just so much easier. And so I'm so glad that I finally got that in order. And so my next thing is for me to get a printer and a scanner, and then I'll be rocking and rolling. So my last point, I would say, relax. I was so stressed. Right, Gabbie?
Yes.
I was so stressed. I was stressing out my daughter. I was stressing out my mom. I was stressing out my brother. I was stressing out my best friends. I was always calling them and Zooming them and whatever else to contact them because I was stressed. And I really didn't have to be, but because I had been out of school a long time. See, I've been out of school 29 years. Don't I look fabulous? I look fabulous, right? But I've been out of school 29 years. And so that's a long time to be out of school and not really, know about, studying again and getting acclimated and getting on my, my work in order. But once I figured out my rhythm and I figured out how to get everything organized and I had the support of my family and my friends, it's really been an amazing experience. So those are the 5 things I wish I'd do before I got started. Okay, so the last thing I want to share is 3 things on what you should do. Not the things that we didn't do, but what we should do moving forward. So number 1, moving forward, making sure that your mind is ready to learn. That could be a big obstacle when you have a whole lot of things on your mind and you're not staying focused on what you need to learn. You really have to make sure your mind and your body and everything is on one accord in trying to receive the words that you're going to get. Because if your mind is on bills, or if it's on your significant other, or if it's on your job or your kids, you're not going to really absorb the information that you really need to, learn for you to do well in your class. Number 2, make sure when you're studying that it's quiet. I know some people like to have the radio on and the TV on and the kids playing and laughing and giggling. You really need to be quiet because you need to just be still and receive what's going on. If you have too many distractions, it's hard to internalize what you're learning. A lot of times people think they're learning something, but they're really not because they hadn't focused and zeroed in on exactly what it is because they had too many distractions going on. And number 3, I would say, what's number 3? Oh, make sure you eat. That's one thing my daughter say, right, Gabbie?
Eat.
Oh, glory. I keep forgetting to eat because I'm so engrossed in studying and trying to learn, especially if it's hard or challenging for me. I'm taking all day long and I'll forget to get up and go. And I'm right next to the kitchen. My room is literally right next to the kitchen, but I forget to eat, and you can't do that because you need the fuel to, keep your body running so that you'll, receive what you learn in and, be clear and, fabulous. So those are the 3 things I would say to do in studying for grad school. So again, if you're going back to grad school, let me know. I want to know. I want to know what school, I want to know what you're studying. And please, if you know corporate finance, help me out. Help me out. So please please subscribe, and share. We want to get our follows up. We're just getting started, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you again for tuning in. This is Queen Diva. Just like a diamond, you shine resplendently. Keep Diva's diamonds close to your heart, and know that you're already flawless. I bid you love, laughter, and light. Keep shining.